KABC Talk Radio 79.
Welcome into Hour 3 of Open Mind on this Saturday night. My name is Bill Jenkins. Delighted to have you along. We have another hour to go. Our subject tonight, crystals. Perhaps UFOs, if you want to get into that. Things metaphysical. And if you do want to get into that, we have just the guy to get into that with. His name is Ho. Lectures all over the country on crystals and things metaphysical. They are tapes of his on crystals. It's a very good short course on crystals and UFOs and some of the things. It's quite a fascinating life you live.
Well, you know, I'll tell you about the tapes very quickly. The reason I did that is because there are so many people that will get our newsletter or hear that we do a radio show or TV show, and they can't get out to come to a lecture, and they want to learn. Mm-hmm. And so we finally thought, okay, we'll put out a tape. And so we put out the first one on Crystal Basics, and the response has been so good that we're starting to put out a whole set. We now have Crystal Basics, Crystals and Psychic Development, one on UFOs, and in the next few months we'll have Releasing Emotional Blocks, a tape just on practical uses of quartz. There's going to be one on meeting your spiritual guides and teachers. So this is just the beginning. These three are the beginning of a larger package.
Dr. Peoples told me I had a spiritual guide. Wait, not me. He liked my car. His name was Skywalker. Not Luke Skywalker, but I mean, that was the best way you could put it into English.
Right.
And he loved my car.
Huh.
Now I've got a new car, so I don't know whether he's with the old car or...
Right.
Or I got to talk to
Are you going to have Dr. Peoples back again?
I hope to have him here in the next 6 weeks, something like that.
Oh, beautiful.
Got to talk to Thomas about it first, you know.
Sure, check in. Check in with the keeper.
All right.
Only keeping
We have
Thomas.
Rachel on the line. Hi.
Good morning.
How are you?
I have 3 short questions, at least I hope they are.
Okay.
Do you have any mail order or mailing lists that are available?
When you
that
say...
one can send for to order?
Absolutely. If you call that number, 818-761-0945.
I took it down.
Yeah, if you call that number, they'll tell you about anything that we can do on... anything at all that we can do through a mailing list. I'll also very quickly give you a post office box, which is, first of all, Hi-D Ho. That's Hi-DE-HO, Hi-D Ho Enterprises. And that's P.O. Box 1168-224. I can hear her scribbling away. In Studio City, 91604. And we have, like I said, we can put out the tapes through the mail. We can send crystals through the mail. We are really trying to help those who... We want as many people to come to our free lectures as possible because we love to meet people and show them, actually do the demonstrations and show you what happens. But also we want to be able to help those who cannot get out to us. So that's how we're going to do it now, through tapes and crystals through the mail.
Well, thank you.
Okay, Rachel.
Thank you, Rachel.
The second one is also short. I have a 16-year-old poodle who decided that he would stay around a bit longer when I added chicken soup to his diet.
Oh, it'll work every time.
Yes. I'm going to say definitely yes, because we have a lady. Her name is Dr. Gloria Dodd, and she works up near San Francisco. She's a veterinarian, and she had a poodle that had definite congenital heart failure. She ran all sorts of different tests, and you'll have to forgive me, Rachel, I can't remember what they all are off the top of my head. But this poodle was a goner. And she decided she would make a little harness with crystals. And she attached them to the poodle, and within 6 days, the poodle was up and running around. It was such a big deal that the CBS News Department went down, did a little feature on TV about her and her crystal work, and she's been working with other animals. And so we will have crystals both for pets and for children as well, so that they can have the advantage of it also. My animals all wear crystals.
Pets for children, do you have any crystals that quieten them down?
As a matter of fact, we do. There are crystals that will help with hyperactive children. We have found that the lapis will work with some, and the rose quartz.
And the third, I beg your pardon? Oh, the third isn't exactly a question, but one time, just before I awakened, it was sort of a dream. Something said, hold chrysoprase in your hand. Well, I'd never heard of it before or since, actually, and I looked it up, and it seems to be kind of jade,
Well, it's not exactly a
or
jade,
whatever it is.
but it's another member of the quartz family. So, yes, you could definitely hold that and get a certain amount of change also.
And you just had that in a dream, did you say, Rachel?
Well, it was something. I don't know what.
You got a message.
I knew that I wasn't awake, and then I awakened immediately, and I'd never heard of chrysoprase. In fact, I don't think I even spell it properly in my life.
Well, I
I've never
can...
come across it since, but I did look it up, and it indicated it was some sort of a what do you call it, not clear.
Well, no, it's not a clear stone at all, but I can help you with the spelling of it if that'll help you any. But there isn't a lot that's been written on it. It's a greenstone, though, and greenstones definitely work on physical balance.
And would you use it with crystals?
You could.
But
You
the
certainly
strange
could.
thing is, why would I come up with that? I'd never heard of the thing before.
Well, you know, sometimes when people come up with that, the first thing they do is they negate it by saying, well, how could I come up with that?
Mm-hmm.
My way of looking at it is that you came up with something that is a real stone, that really exists, and wherever you got the information doesn't seem to be as important as doing it and seeing if it works for you.
With crystals or without?
Try it without, try it with. The great thing here is the experimentation.
Have you any idea where I could buy one? That particular...
Offhand, I can't say that I do, but you might want to try some of the lapidary shops. They may have some, and also some of the jewelry stores may.
Well, thank you very much. You've
Okay.
been very helpful.
Thank you, Rachel.
And my dog thanks you, too.
Bless
All
you,
right.
dear.
Bye.
Get him one of those little collars or whatever it is, the crystals out there.
I will.
Okay, Rachel. Thank you.